Hi, my name is Eric Hall, and this is my presentation for Engineering 217, Ethics 1 presentation. My project was the Best Friend Bot. So for the defined needs, in this time of COVID-19, students need a way to socially interact with each other without risking contracting the virus. And our defined things that our students need to be able to do are study together, work out, party, and go to class together, among other things. To achieve this, my group of myself and I decided to make a robot that is proportionally the same size as the student would be in real life. This is just a small thing I decided to do to try and make it seem more like how in-person interaction would be, same heights, and then we also have a screen displaying the student's face. And so you can see your friends, they'd be the same height as you, you can see them, you can talk to them, interact with them, whatever it may be. So in order to control this robot, the student would use a similar setup to a virtual reality gaming system and a motion capture suit so robot can track the student in real time in their home, apartment, wherever they may be. The robot will be made of durable plastic, and this will ensure that the robot can endure anything the student would normally undertake in a given day. And then motors throughout the robot will allow it to move in a realistic range of motion. So the way the robot will work is it will display the student's face, and it will use speakers and microphones to allow the student to interact with friends verbally, as well as hear things in its surroundings, whatever it may be. The robot will use the student's real-time motion to move however the student wants. So the student will wear a sort of motion capture suit that will use a virtual reality setup as you would have normally in a room that tracks your movements. And they'll use something like a simple flat rolling surface similar to a treadmill that the student can walk on, run on. Student can move around however they want, and the robot will mirror this movement wherever it may be in real time. And then, of course, the student will have a camera on their face to allow for face-to-face, real-time interaction. Possible impacts that may be negative of this robot and things we've addressed. The bot may cause people to forget to eat in real life while going about their day as the best friend bot. So the user interface will remind students to do things to take care of themselves in real life at regular intervals. So this may be eating around lunchtime, for example. Also, another issue may be connectivity issues between the student and the best friend bot. The best friend bot will use both Wi-Fi and cellular networks to communicate with the student system, wherever the student is, between the student's apartment and the robot. We'll use a variety of different networks in order to communicate. And in the case of a dead spot, where there's no connection that can be found, the best friend bot will stop what it's doing, and you can maybe contact someone else, hey, come move my robot, or you can go pick it up yourself and expose yourself a little bit to the virus, but this whole idea is just to minimize your exposure as much as possible.